I did get into like a crazy car crash on Saturday. You guys can see that my dad's car is like completely wrecked. The entire back left seat of the car was like messed up. Like it was a hard hit, and it has its bumps, but not compared to the other one. You can even say like lucky to not die. What's going on, guys?
Welcome back to another video.
If this is your first time here, my name's Edgar.
My name's Sam.
So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button
and the post notification button to get notified every time we post.
So for today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I am going to be talking about like a crazy story. It's kind of like a story time kind of thing.
Yes.
And it's mostly gonna be like, you know, me telling the story, and Diti's just gonna say like how she felt about it basically. Because she wasn't like physically here to see what happened. It was just me, like literally only me. Like literally, I just thought about that right now. Like nobody outside, nothing. But guys, like let's get into it like right away. So I don't even know like how to start it, so I'm just gonna like, you know, like say straight up right now, as you guys can see by the pictures and the title, all that kind of stuff. I did get into like a crazy, you can say crazy, huh?
Yeah.
A crazy car crash on Saturday. Guys, and if I do seem to be like laughing and being funny about it, like I'm not making fun of car crashes or like anything serious like that. It's just like that's the way I am, you know? Like I don't know, I guess I'll try to make like the fun out of it. Even though there's nothing fun, you get me, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I'm just like, you guys know me, I'm always laughing, so that's how it's gonna be. Like I don't know if I am or not, but yeah. So I was in a crazy car accident on Saturday. We were basically having a party for my brother and my sister. It was gonna be my brother's birthday on Sunday, which is the weekend that just passed. So we were having, you know, a party on Saturday. We were chilling. We don't drink at all, so we were, you know, we were just chilling, eating some food, eating a bunch of tacos. I ate like 7, and you know, just to let you guys know, her little nephew beat me. He ate 9 tacos. I'm kind of sad about that one, but that's not the point. The point is like, you know, the way that it started was I was gonna take Diana home. It was like 11:30.
Yeah.
Like it was late at night basically. I'm not gonna say like an exact time because I don't really remember. But it was late at night, she had to go home, so she's just like, you know, like, why don't you just take me home like right now before it gets late, so you don't drive late, all that stuff. And then I was just like, well, okay, like I always take her home late in the parties.
Yeah.
I always take her home late, so here I go, taking her home, dropped her off, I came back home, and then that's when the crazy thing happened. I think it's crazy because I had never experienced something like that. So I came into the...
Wait. Before he gets into the story, so... He was driving, just to be clear, he was
yeah.
driving his sister's car, so
no confusion
the
like
story
that.
is gonna be about
My sister's car, yeah, because they know my car.
Yeah.
So it wasn't my car wasn't damaged, but we'll get into it right now, Didi. Don't get ahead of yourself, little horse. So yeah, I was going into like this driveway, you know, like just to turn into the way of my street, like just to start finding parking and everything, like so I was basically in front of my house already. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know, turning, I was already in my lane driving forward like a normal car would be driving forward. And then like out of nowhere, you just see a car coming from the back, and then it struck me. Like it was so freaking weird. It struck me, and then I think from when it struck me, it bounced off to the car that was parked outside, which to make it even crazier, it was my dad's car.
Yeah. So
my dad's car was outside, and you just like, so he bumped into me, and then well, I guess it bounced off and it hit my dad's car. And as you guys can see, I'm gonna be showing you guys, like I'm gonna be posting the pictures up here and everything. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna edit it yet, but you guys will see them. So you guys can see that my dad's car is like completely wrecked. And once you look at it like closer, if you look at it closer, if I do have those pictures, you can see like the entire back seat, the entire back left seat of the car was like messed up. Like
yeah.
Luckily there was nobody inside the car, because sometimes we like to like chill in the car, like when we get home. Like me, sometimes I'll get home and I'll chill in the car, or like even outside of your house.
Yeah. Like
I'm just chilling inside my car waiting to leave, huh? Yeah. So if there was somebody inside the backseat right there, like yeah, I don't even want to imagine what would have happened. But the thing that happened with me right there was like once that car hit me, I stopped because I could not believe it. Like I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but you guys know like the Star Wars ride from Disneyland? You know what I'm talking about, right? The what is it? Like it's like the virtual reality kind of thing, I think, because you're not really going anywhere, but like the impact that it goes like that, that's how it felt. And the crazy thing was like I didn't have any physical like bruises. I didn't have any physical what's it called?
Injuries.
Physical injuries. Like obviously I had pains and everything, but I didn't like, you know, like bleed or like become unconscious.
Or like the airbag.
My airbags didn't go off, so I couldn't believe it. So like, let's go back to that when the car hit me. When the car hit me, I was shocked, like, cause I felt the movement, and then I was just like, what the heck? And I looked around my car like to see what it was. Obviously, like I stopped, so I was just there like, and then like when I looked up, he literally dragged my dad's car all the way to the front, like on the other driveway. Cause it was like from one driveway to the other. And then like I looked up and I was like, what? Like, damn. And then I saw that the guy's airbag was off. I think the guy's door was open too, but then like, you know, like the neighbors from the front, they just came out quickly. My family came out quickly because they were outside and the party in the back. And like, that's when everything just started to feel weird to me. Like I was just shocked. I didn't even hear the impact, but they said it was super loud. And then like, you know, they were just there talking to the guy or whatever, waiting for the police to get here. I basically got off and then I called the police, and then right after I called Diana, this is when Diana's reaction comes in. So you go ahead and tell them what I like told you through the phone, because I'm talking too much. Let her talk now. Popcorn Diana.
Alright, so for my part, as Edgar mentioned, he called me, so I wasn't with him anymore. He had just dropped me off. So he called me, and this is like the scary part, I would say, for me, because he called me and he was like in this shock mode that I said that, I don't know, I didn't even feel like it was you talking to me, just because the first thing he said when I answered, I was like, you know, hello. And he was like I'm okay, like don't worry, like I'm fine, like don't worry about it, like I'm good. And then I was just like, what? Like what are you talking about? I didn't know where he was. I didn't know if he was home yet. The first thing I thought was an accident, just because I was able to see, we're in FaceTime.
Yeah, oh yeah, FaceTime.
I was able to see like lights, like police lights. So I knew it was an accident. Well, not specifically an accident, but I thought like maybe like they stopped you or, you know, maybe an accident. So I just got really scared. I
like
honestly,
worried?
Yes, like my stomach started hurting, like I got a massive headache. Like I felt like crap. And I wanted to come home, but I come home like
to your other home, yeah.
Yeah, to my other home. But I couldn't, like I had just gotten home, like I couldn't leave. Because
her parents were home already, and she was getting home late. So it was like, you know, like if you're leaving again, like bro, are you leaving again?
Yeah. But that was basically my reaction. Like I was just super shook. I felt super sick. Like I wanted to see Edgar. I didn't know if he was okay. Nothing.
Even though I said I was okay.
Yeah, all he said was okay, and then we just like clicked. And I didn't want to call back because, oh no, actually no.
What?
After you told me like, I'm fine, like I'm good, you flipped the camera and he showed me his dad's car, and I was like,
and that was a car that was like messed up.
Yeah.
Like messed up. If you guys obviously see by the pictures, you guys can see that my sister's car, which is the one I was driving, that one wasn't like so much damage, I would say. Like it was a hard hit, and it has its bumps, but not compared to the other one.
Yeah.
And the one I showed her was my dad's car, the gray one.
So I was just even more confused, but now I knew that he was home, but I was just completely like confused of what had happened, because he didn't go in his dad's car.
Yeah.
Like you were in a completely different car, so I was just super confused.
Yes. Guys, if you guys can hear the AC, I did turn it on right now, so if you guys could hear it, just don't mind it, and if you guys can't hear it, then just forget what I said, okay?
But that was basically what it was, guys. Like I felt super like, I don't even know.
Like nervous kind of thing.
I was just super scared.
Honestly, I thought that I had told her like, oh, like, Didi, I got in a car crash, but I'm okay. But I think you said that I just said I'm okay.
He was like sister shook.
I was like, sister shook.
I don't know, I can't even explain it. Like he was like in the shock mode where
I couldn't even like process it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like process like the car crash. Because I've never been in a car crash before. And like this, like the guy just came out of nowhere, because literally when I entered my block, I didn't see no cars. Like, no, it's not that I didn't see. There was no cars. Like, no cars in sight. When I did my turn, tampoco. And then, like, when I was backing up and I came straight, and when I was driving forward, like, all of a sudden, there's a freaking car coming. And obviously, I think the guy was speeding, because, like I said, he was nowhere near me. Like, when I was coming to the block, into driveway, nothing, like, at all. So I was just like, what the heck? Like, I got hit, and then boom, it hit that car, and sheesh. Like, that was just crazy. And then yeah, like my family came out, I told them I was okay, called the police got here, and like, you know, the thing that doesn't matter really is the cars, I think the most important part is like that I was okay, really.
Yeah.
And obviously that the guy was also okay. Like he didn't have to go to the hospital or anything, but you know, it's like it's something crazy to experience, and it just like makes me realize like I'm always a little bit extra and everything, but I think like this was like I was lucky.
Yeah, super lucky.
I was like, you know, I was blessed to be able to not like have any injuries, or even like, I don't know, maybe you can even say like lucky to not die or something, because the guy was like speeding so fast, and like, dude, like he could have hit me in so many other ways that like my car could have flipped over. I could have gotten the dent in my side of the car where I was driving. He could have hit me from the front, you know, like it's like all these different scenarios that could have happened. Like,
which we did think about, like we talked about, and well, I feel like after like the whole accident, like all these like things came to my mind. Of, yeah, like what could have happened, and what if this happened, and it just like makes me sad because I want to think about it, and it's just like Edgar said, it's like a reality check of like, I don't know, like to value your life and like always be cautious, be careful, like wear your seatbelts, like all these like things. And
it's stuff like obviously like all of our parents tell us, well, parents, family, friends, mostly your family's always gonna be telling you like, oh, like be careful because they're always looking out for you. And like, I don't know, like sometimes you're just like it's not gonna happen to me. Like who would have thought it would have happened to me? Like, you know, like I was good, I was wide awake, I was driving good, I went through the big street normal, and then like I get hit by a car. So yeah, Didi's right, like value your life and be careful all the time, because it doesn't matter if you're driving good, there can always be another person that is not driving good. Because I do believe also, like additionally, that the guy was drunk driving. So you gotta be cautious. Like if you're not the drunk driver, you gotta be super cautious all the time. Make sure like, you know, make sure all of your surroundings, be more cautious at night, especially on Saturday night actually, because this was on Saturday night. It was like midnight already, so Saturday night, Sunday morning kind of thing. Yeah. And it's just like, you know, be cautious all the time, value your life. You never know what can happen. Like I keep on saying, man, like I was just dropping Didi off in her house. I was just gonna come home and chill, like. Yeah. And then like, you know, this happened, so you have to do like this entire process and everything. Like even up to today, which is like days later, I'm still working on the entire process of the thing every single day. Because
Edgar mentioned like 2 cars did get like pretty like, well, his dad's car got like wrecked, and his sister's car is in the process of like getting fixed or whatnot. But it was like a really bad hit that, you know, like
it's like a long process, you can say. It's just a long process. And well, obviously the time we did the other video, like that hadn't happened yet, which is why I'm posting this until now, because the other video was ready, so we posted that one in the beginning of the week, and then right now we're doing this video. But yeah, you know, like that's basically the way that it happened. Like it was a hard, you know, shaky hit, and then the hard hit was when the guy crashed with my dad's car. And then like the crazy part is that he like completely dragged the car, and I was just kind of scared, honestly, at that point, a little bit.
And didn't you say that there's like marks on the street?
Oh yeah, there's marks on the street also of how like my dad's car dragged. And the crazy part that sucks the most is that my dad takes care of his car like a lot. Yeah. Like my dad, you'll see that for cleaning the car like two times, no, not even 2, like 3 or 4 times a week. Like every other day. Yeah. Every other day he's cleaning the car.
Or buying like things for it,
yeah,
like making it like
stickers. He had like a little sticker in the back of his car. He put lights where his license plate was. He put like lights in his car. He put stickers inside, yeah, interior lights, everything. Like he was always cleaning it and like decorating it, trying to put cool stuff. He had just bought new tires and new rims, which sucks because like my dad loves that car. Like, well, loved that car. That car's in the trash. Like, but he will always take pictures of it, and he always tell me, should I sell it or should I keep it? I'm like, that car's badass, like you gotta keep that car. It's a G37, I have a G37, so I was like, oh hell yeah, like, you know, that's a sick car. And my sister, like, she is not even done paying the car, so it sucks, like it really sucks. Maybe like, I don't know, I'm not really worrying about the cars that much, you know, that's something that can get fixed. So honestly, at that moment, I wasn't even thinking about like oh, what is gonna happen to her car or any of that. I was just like making sure that I was good, and I'm sure like, you know, they obviously thought the same thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's just it's crazy. You know how I said value your life? Yes, value your life.
And don't drink and drive.
Yeah, that's another thing actually. I was about to forget to say that. Didi's actually completely right on that one as well. So do not drink and drive. Like even if you drink like 1 or 2, just be on the safe side. Just don't drive. Like if you're somewhere, just stay. you don't have to drive, or if you have to go home, then just get an Uber or get a ride. Like, you know, just be safe. Don't be on the wheel, because then you can have something horrible happen to you, or something horrible happen to another person that, you know, obviously nobody deserves this. So just don't drive, avoid a car accident, and then you'll be fine. Like, you'll avoid so much pain that you can go through, your family or the other person's family. But yeah, like right now it's just an entire process on how, like, you know, I have to be going to therapy, because like I mentioned to you guys, I do have pains. It's nothing like extreme. Like, you know, I'm able to walk and everything, which, you know, I'm grateful for that. But, you know, it's other stuff that I have to deal with. Go to therapy 3 times a week. I had to go get some x-rays, all that stuff. I have to be on the phone every day talking to my insurance, what's gonna happen with the cars, how are we gonna fix it, all of that stuff, just for like something that happened in like 5 seconds. And so just be extremely careful, guys. I do notice that we do have a demographic of 18 through 24-year-olds, so I know that a lot of you guys drive. So just be careful, drive safe. Even if you're driving safe, be extra cautious. Wear your seatbelts. We keep on saying this so much throughout this video, but it's just very important. Like, you see stuff like that around the city, and maybe you don't catch it sometimes. Like, you know, the billboards and all that. Yeah. But we're telling you right now, just be careful. But
overall, we're just completely grateful that nothing like physical happened to Edgar, and that he's like
a broken
fine.
arm or something.
And you know, like you mentioned, he just has to go to therapy. But you know, as time goes, we're hoping that it just turns out fine.
I was actually super happy when, well, not happy. I guess I was happy that you care about me.
Of course I care. I love you.
Oh, my baby.
And I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to cry in this video.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I wasn't. I think that they felt it more because, like I said, they heard the hit and I didn't hear nothing. Like, I literally heard nothing. Well, she didn't hear it actually. My family heard it. And my mom says that it was loud and everything. I didn't hear nothing. But yeah, guys, that's like the story of the car crash that I experienced. It was something crazy. It makes me be more cautious. Like, I'm always cautious when I drive, but obviously now, like, I'm gonna be more cautious. Yeah. Because of what happened. Like, even now, like, I started driving like 2 days ago. Or one or 2 days ago, and it's just like, I don't know, like I'm a little bit more like, oh damn, like what if this car backs up or something like that. Because even though normal, I'm still like super cautious, but now like it's more, I'm a little bit, I don't know, like scared, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Like if a car backs up or something, I'm just like, oh damn. Or like if I back up, like, you know, like I don't know, like it's just anything that has to do with the driving right now and the car being close to me.
Like that for a bit.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just like right now that I started driving. Anyways,
that's gonna wrap up today's story time. That's basically what it was, what happened, and you know, leave all your comments down below wishing Edgar speed recovery in his therapy. But that's pretty much it. So we're gonna close out today's video right here. But before we do have to give our post notification shout out to
Viviana Zavala. So shout out to you, Viviana. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for commenting, leaving us nice comments. And just remember that Edgar and Diana
love you. So that's gonna wrap it up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And comment down below what you guys think of this car accident. Like, it's just crazy. Or even if you yourself have been in like some situation like this, like just comment down below. We want to know, like, you know, your guys' stories and what you guys think of this. And then the reason why we share this with you guys is because obviously we have to share, we want to share everything with you guys, and this is like a big event in my life that happened.
Yeah. So like if we're vlogging and like we're taking Edgar to therapy, like we're able to tell you guys, or we're doing this thing,
which we probably won't, but you know, maybe what if it comes up or something.
So we'll see you guys in our next video. Peace.